Hey, everyone out there, Bernie Tully, Pennsylvania lawyer based in Pittsburgh, PA, for the law firm of Tully and Tully at 412-281-8700. We're based in Pittsburgh. We'll travel anywhere throughout the state of Pennsylvania to talk to you about your wrongful death case. There's no recovery. You don't pay us a penny unless we get you a recovery. And today's wrongful death question that I wrote down is, what's the secret that the insurance companies hide from you and won't tell you about in a death case until you file a lawsuit? And quite honestly, the secret is pretty basic stuff. The secret is the insurance company, by and large, whoever the insurance company is, and there's many in the state of Pennsylvania, as you all know, but they won't really tell you whether there's what they call excess or an umbrella coverage. And if I was doing a show and tell thing, I'd have an umbrella over my head or something stupid like that. But you get the point. In a lot of cases, the person who causes your family's member's death has an umbrella policy. And what that means is that they have a fundamental policy. Let's suppose like you or I, we have an auto insurance policy for $300,000 for in the case of the negligence that causes a serious injury. And that's great. But sometimes in Pennsylvania, you can have a minimum policy. Believe it or not, the minimum policy in Pennsylvania is only $15,000. That's all anyone is required to have an insurance in order to be properly able to drive your vehicle in Pennsylvania. However, in many cases, most especially if it's a trucking company or some corporation, they have a minimum policy, but they also have an umbrella policy that kicks in after the basic policy exhausts. And the insurance company, in my experience, by and large, will not tell you about that umbrella policy until you file a lawsuit, until you force them to. And you send them over. In our experience, what you do is you send them over what they call a request for production, or you send them over interrogatories, and those are written requests that have to be answered by the wrongdoer's insurance company within a certain period of time, and they have to answer the question. So one of the first questions we ask when we filed a lawsuit is, did your insured have an umbrella policy? Yes or no? Second question is, okay, if you had an umbrella policy, what's the amount for it? They have to answer that question. The third question is, attach a copy of the insurance policy. And they have to sign an affidavit that the answers in that interrogatory request for production are true and accurate, and someone from that company signs a form. It's called a verification form saying all the answers that we provided to you are true and correct. And I can assure you one thing. That's one thing the insurance companies will be completely honest about, because they know if they would lie under those circumstances and they got caught, then they're open to a bad faith claim, and the sky's the limit for that. So they're going to answer the questions correctly. If you have further questions about it, if it's an individual that maybe doesn't realize that they can get hit for bad faith if they don't honestly tell the answer to the question in the interrogatories, they might think, well, they're never going to find out whether I had this excess policy or my house or, was only in my name, things like that. What we do is we get them to sign an affidavit of no other insurance, so that if they're caught with that, then they can get hit and you can go after assets in the right circumstance. Bernie Tully, wrongful death lawyer, 412-281-8700. Give us a try. Thank you.